get out and do a hammock slash tarp video, but what was supposed to be a nice day turned into this. It was supposed to be cooler today, sunny by the afternoon. Well, radar doesn't look promising, and I have torrential downpours. So we are hoping to get a break in the weather and get stuff set up. So yeah, we could go out and practice putting up a tarp in the pouring down rain, but I don't feel like it. So, but hopefully, like I said, this will break in the next half hour or so, or 10 minutes, and I can get out and start shooting some video and putting up my hammock and that. So, alright guys, we'll check back in after a while if Mother Nature decides to cooperate. Guys, it's a little dark here in the woods with the rain and that. Got the tarp up first. I'm going to go ahead right now and get my hammock hung. Once I get it hung, I'll show you the different suspensions and that. I went with a Whoopie Sling and the Dutch clips. I want to see how well they work this morning, well, this afternoon. So I'll get back to you once we get this all strung. Alright guys, we're set up. I'm going to let the rain settle down a little bit, then I'll show you my suspension. I think I need to make a little bit of corrections, but my ridge line is still pretty taut. So, but I got the Whoopie strings up with the Dutch clips and the tree huggers, and these are working pretty cool. See if I can spin the camera around here for a second. I don't have it completely closed, but just for an experiment, I repositioned my cordage to make a flap. I don't know if you can see there, it's just blowing out. I don't have it drawn in perfectly. So I would probably have, I don't know if this would perfectly work really well with this since it's not that long. So as soon as Brandon gets back from vacation, I want to order my Superfly with doors and the bud net. So I'm patiently waiting. So hopefully by the first of next month he should be back. So, but one nice thing about the rain is keeping the buds down today. I brought my thermocell with me just in case. So end of my hammock right there is just the steel nylon bag that my hammock came in. I turned it more or less into a bishop bag. You don't want to see my whole how I did it. What I first tried doing was using a brass grommet, and it held up until I stuffed the bag, and then the grommet came right out. So I got one of these pressure sensitive patches and put on the end of it just to reinforce the hole that's being used to draw my Whoopie Sling out of. So, and it's gonna work. So if I needed to, I could put something in there just to put it out of the way. So, but I should have brought my coffee stuff with me, but I'm working midnight this week, and I want to be able to lay down this afternoon and get a couple hours of Z's after I get this video done and posted. So, well, we're going to mess around here a little bit, and we'll get back to you and show you what we've accomplished, if anything. This weather just is terrible. Alright, I put it up in the porch mode with my trekking poles. We're going to hang out for a little bit today compared to what I normally do. But we'll show you the suspension. I'm going to go, what side's easier to get to? This one. Alright, I got the Dutch clips cemented with my tree huggers, and not far from the, maybe I'd say 8 to 10 inches from the Dutch clip and the hugger, I have my toggle through my Marlin spike hitch, and then it's attached to, and then my Whoopie Sling is on top of the knot, and not the toggle, as Shug would say. This is my standard ridge line, continuous ridge line like I normally do. Come down here, scoop this out of the way, and you'll see the Whoopie slings attached to the end of my gathered end traveler hammock or bonnet guy with a lark's head knot. So, but show you the view I'm seeing from my porch end. And I'll set my ass down. Too bad I didn't have my camera pointing that way, guys. I just fell on my ass. I did not pick up the hammock like I should have and gathered it. Fits myself. All right. What a dumbbell. So, like to see, here's my view for my hammock. And we'll set it there. Yeah, you missed it, guys. I spun around and fell on my ass. So, something right here. But that rain was coming down fairly decent, so it was. Well, I still need to practice what height I need to have this straps and everything up to loosen up this ridge line. So, this is a lot better living than in a tent. One, I can sit down here, which is great. It's a pain getting up and down from inside a tent. Not saying tents don't have their places, you know, they do. This thing off, it is muddy. Wiping off my screen there and getting some of the sweat off me. But you know, when I get home, I'll hang both the hammock as well as the tarp in my basement, let it air dry, keep from getting moldy. There's no moisture on, direct moisture on my hammock, but we do have some that gets absorbed just from the air. So, but I think I'll be able to butt end this okay. What I'll have to do is bring the pitch in a little lower, then I can butt it in, and that should keep weather out of this for summer months. So, but I think this tarp is just as heavy as the Superfly is. I'll have to verify that when I get home. So if it is, if it's the same way as Superfly with doors, I'll just bring the doors with me too, and if it's bad weather, rain, downpours, I can throw the doors on and keep the moisture out of me and the wind. So, but it is warm, sticky. Trying to find stuff here. Yeah, here's my remote. Well, I think I'm going to kick my shoes off, lay back in the hammock. Past couple times I've been playing, I haven't had to kick my shoes off because it hasn't been raining and muddy and mucky. But today it is. So I'm going to lay back and try to relax for a little bit. And I'll check back in with you after a bit here, guys.